What's up, y'all, man? It's BCA ready for not for play. The mission for today: retention will expose who she really is. All right, retention will expose who she really is. All right, so we talked about this all the time, man. When you're on retention, your discernment is higher, right? When you're not on retention, you really don't know. Yeah, when you're not on retention, you don't really know who is for you and who not. That's what I didn't learn last year. Last year, man, I had so many different women, going out with me, stuff like that, and I couldn't discern who was for me or not. I couldn't. It's some women that was supporting my purpose and stuff like that, and trying to, collaborate with me, all type of stuff, and I was like, okay, cool, this was up, whatever. And then when I started to really look down, I said, bro, it's something weird going on with this person. This person is odd, man. It's something off about him. And that was me being discerned. My discernment was heightened. All right. So what I can say is this, y'all. When you have these conversations, especially when you're talking about sex in general, you're gonna start seeing her expose herself from there. That's the first thing. When you're on retention, you can see through it. If you're not on retention, you're not gonna see through it. You're gonna fall for the same trap. Because what happens is when you're on these dates with these women, when they're attracted to you, and I mean what I mean by attracted to you, bro, I'm talking about like 8 out of 10 attraction. We got a girl you're on date with this at 8 out of 10 attraction level to you, which means that most likely she's wanna not just go out on a date. She want to be able to do something after the date too, kick it at the crib, whatever it may be. When you dating women that's at that level of attraction to you, you're gonna see that they want you for your energy. All right, they want your seed or whatever it may be. And they're gonna tell you like, yeah, I'm not doing this, I'm not gonna do that, I'm not like that, blah blah. But once they get back to the crib with you, whatever it may be, the story changes, and they like, oh my gosh, like I just really want to do that, or they tell you, I knew this from when we just was getting some food. I knew that I was gonna do this with you, because women intuition is high too. Some of them are, some of them not, but most of the time, they know the level that you're going to be in their life from the first couple of dates, and sometimes from the first date they know what you're going to be. They know if you're going to be the friend, they know if you're going to be somebody that they actually want to be with, or somebody that you want to sleep with. They know that from these top three. They know that from the beginning. Don't let nobody tell you different, because most women, now the women that don't know the three, she's not really attracted to you like that. If she doesn't know the three, she's not attracted to you like that. So that's just straight up, because that should let you know that this girl just basically is just talking noise or whatever, because she's not really intentional at that point. All right, so you need to know that first. When you start retaining, you're going to start to see the shifting energy of women. All right, and you're gonna have to really understand why this is gonna be difficult, because not only, let's say for example, let's be real, for me, I don't really attract tens a lot, right? Let's be honest with myself. Just don't. I mean, I have had times where I attracted nines or eights, but not nines or eights, but I had my times where I attracted a couple of tens here and there, but I haven't really attracted tens all the time, right? All right, cool. Which I don't think a lot of men do attract solid tens like that, but let's just be fair. My averages are between seven and nine averages, right? Let's say that, all right. So with that being said, let's say you average threes or fours, or let's say you average fives. Let's be fair, you average fives and sixes, all right. When you get on retention, you're going to be attracting eights and nines, averaging eight and nines. I'm talking about women with money, women that are attractive, women that know what they want out of life. You're going to be attracting high value women. What I'm saying. So when you go from attracting the fives to the nines, bro, it's a big difference. It's a different life. All right. So for me, I've seen I had women taking me out, stuff like that. All of that was going on. So I know how different it was. Like I didn't never really get courted before with somebody was taking me out like that, but somebody was taking me out, cool, man. But I haven't had that life like that. But I did have that when I was retaining. But I had it. You know what I'm saying? I got it. From doing it. Now, what I can see is that a lot of people that's not on retention, they're gonna just keep going on the cycle they going, thinking they doing something. Because if you over here just saying, oh man, I got her, bro, but she a 3. Man, I got her, bro. Man, she a 2. I mean, the braggadocious stuff is kind of at this point, bro. We're not in high school no more. This stuff dead. I mean, we got bigger fish to fry than who doing what. They're just being real because we too grown for this, bro. And that's the biggest truth of this whole situation. And that's why retention is more important now than anything, because retention is gonna help you focus on them things that you lacking. All right, and you got to do what you got to do. But what I can say is she's gonna expose herself through the way that she interacts with you. All right, so you're gonna have times where you probably just doing this right here, right? Boom, blah blah. Who you texting? Maybe a question that pops up, and you can say, hey, I'm texting so and so, and they may get jealous about that. Let's say it was another girl you were texting, something like that. She probably feel away, and she probably know you there with her, and just may do something to make her just prove to herself that that I'm here. She may come and kiss you, whatever it may be. I say that to say, man, if she jumps on you, kiss you, whatever, that's gonna lead to something, and you're on retention. That's when you gotta stick to those boundaries, man, because she is going to do something to show that she's a succubus. I'm telling you, she's gonna do something to show you that she's a succubus, bro. Like, she's gonna do something to show you that she want to take your energy, and you gonna see it. And if you don't take the bait, you can be able to have a conversation about it. But if you take the bait, you're gonna do the same thing that she was doing. Alright? I know it's difficult to say, because when you're talking about retention, you're talking about the game, what's going on, you start understanding that this game is way deeper than what I'm talking about. It's a spiritual thing, because you got people that's not spiritually disciplined. What I mean about that is, if you know that these things are real, you know what I'm saying? These different things that go on in our world is real. It's certain things you have to start neglecting, and it's like your sexual appetite. Women get just as aroused as us, y'all. Don't let them fool you. They get just as aroused as us. And the only difference between the arousal level between her and you is that you don't know how to contain your arousal. She does. But the other thing is, she may not be attracted to you like that too. I want to emphasize that. If you're on retention or not, either one, a girl is going to show you if she's attracted to you or not. She's going to show you. She's going to show you up top if she's attracted to you or not. I don't care who you are. If you are talking to a girl or dating a girl, she's going to show you if she's attracted to you or not. And these are a couple of things I'll talk about. First thing is advertisement. We'll go there. If she ain't posting you and stuff, y'all been dating for a year or something like that, and let's say y'all may be working in a relationship or maybe in a relationship, she don't relate you like that, dog. For being real, she don't like you like that, unless you told her not to do that. But most women want to brag about being with a man. Most women like that, right? She don't like you like that, bro. If you've been dating her for 2-3 years and y'all don't never talk about nothing sexual never comes up. If you did set the boundary, if you did set the boundary, cool. But if you didn't set the boundary, if she doesn't bring it up, she don't want you. And this is the hardest thing I think a lot of men have issues with, is understanding that she don't like you like that. Alright? She don't like you like that. And it's okay that she doesn't. Don't be mad about it. It's okay. There's 8 billion people in the world. 8 billion people in the world. There's other countries to go to, other states to go to, where somebody will appreciate you for who you are. Okay? Because it's somewhere in this world where somebody will actually give you the things you want in a relationship, the things you want in a person. And that person just wasn't it. And that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. And I think y'all crashing out when I say that, but don't crash out. Don't crash out. Don't crash out, okay? Be straight. It's okay. Don't crash out. It's going to be fine, all right? Just stay the course, man. Keep doing what you got to do, all right? So I want y'all to first understand that first and foremost before I even get into anything else about this. But that's the main things I need you to understand. She's going to expose herself through her actions, through what she say and what she do. Really mainly through what she does. And when she coming with this succubus energy, bro, you should already see it off top. You got to nix it. And you got to have a conversation. Hey, I don't want that. I want to be cool with you. We can go out, whatever. We can't do that. I don't do that. That's what you got to be on. You got to stand fast at it. I know for some of y'all watching this, they're not on retention saying it's goofy. I'm telling you. You're protecting yourself from a whole lot of things, man, by doing it. All right? So That's the biggest thing I want y'all to get from today. She will expose herself like that, through those things. And once you see that, you gotta go. And y'all probably can talk about in the comments, man, on stuff where y'all have seen women do what they do or act a certain way or whatever. Y'all know what they do, bro. Y'all just gotta stay fast, stay goated, keep going, stay on retention, stay retained, and keep the game, man. Alright? Okay. Alright, y'all. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. BCA out.